And welcome back everybody to more Pokemon trading card game. In the last part we managed to take care of two of the Grandmasters, Courtney and Steve. With those guys out of the way, we're going to move on to the legendary Articuno deck, which is what Jack will be playing across from us. What you are looking at is this deck features great bench hitting power, courtesy of the two versions of Articuno. To make Chansey even more effective, you may want to substitute a couple of the default trainer cards for a couple of defender cards. So what he'll be running in this deck is 4 Seals, 3 Dugongs, 4 Laprases, 2 Articunos which are from the Fossil set, and 2 Articunos that are from his the Gameboy's promo version, which you will see here soon, along with 3 Chanseys and 2 Dittos. Now, what I would recommend for the deck which we are running today is we are running Pure Electricity with some splash of Colorless. As you guys know, it's always good to have Colorless in there, just in case you run into any issues. He also has 25 Water Energies, 2 Professor Oaks, 2 Pokemon Traders, 3 Energy Retrievals, 3 Switches, 4 Scoop Ups, so watch out for that, and 1 Gambler. So, really an interesting deck. We should be good to go, though, with this deck that I have cooked up for our boy Jack here. Once again, love his concept as a character. He has my favorite legendary in Articuno, so of course, naturally, he'll be my favorite Grandmaster, with Courtney not too far behind him. Looks like we're going to start with Tauros, who's not the best answer for our deck, but we will make it work either way, unless of course he starts with Chansey, which could be a problem, but looks like he is not concerned at all with powering up Chansey, which is good because we really don't want to have to deal with that. What we are going to do is drain energy right off the bat, get rid of an energy retrieval, and that for a double Colorless, kind of more for a momentum play than anything else. We want to start hitting this Chansey as hard as humanly possible, just for the sake of getting damage on the board. So with that in mind, that's going to be 30 damage right on a Chansey. We should be okay here. We have to watch for the Scoop Up as he continues to power up that bench Articuno, which could be a problem, especially if, for whatever reason, we end up taking... I don't know why I went for Rampage there. Especially if he's able to get it out, that is going to be a problem. And our whole hand is nothing but energy cards, which could be problematic moving forward. However, yeah, that Articuno is ready to dominate. That is not an understatement. And we just keep drawing energy cards, I guess. I guess that's the name of the game today on this one, is energy cards. Let me guess, 2 more energies? Ooh, good. We need a little more juice here to hopefully be okay against this Articuno, because it is going to hit hard, and we really don't have much to stop it. And here comes the man himself to do 50 damage to us and strike our bench as well. So what we're going to do is we are going for the Rampage, because this is colossal damage to this Articuno. In fact, he literally sacrificed... he literally sacrificed his Articuno for no real apparent reason, other than, I guess it's funny that way. But in the process, we're doing some decent damage. He's having energy trouble already. That is always a good sign that we are in a good spot, because he doesn't have anything to fall back on now as we continue to build an impressive lead here, which is good. You don't want... The biggest problem with the deck he runs is there's really nothing that can be a quick hitter. His fastest hitter in his deck is the... Ooh, I wish I had a switch here. How many... We should get Pikachu rolling and then swap out for him. And the reason why I say that is because if he wants to throw this wall out in front of us, we can just bench strike him to death, which is a much better idea. moving forward than not doing so. We can get another heads here. I don't want to do 10 damage to myself. Yikes. It's really interesting that he doesn't have a faster deck. You would think with everything in his deck it would run a lot faster, but it doesn't. And that kind of runs into the problem of he should have replaced Chansey and all these walls with more powerful Pokemon that are going to do all the damage that he's looking for. Because basically what you're looking at is, like, this is a weird deck. Like, you can splash that Articuno into a Pikachu deck, the one from the Jungle set that strikes the bench a lot, and you'll get a lot of good results because, I mean, that Pikachu's just going to strike bench all day long. That is a Giga Shock Raichu on our bench. That is a nasty card. We should be in a good spot now, if we weren't already. Because now, if for whatever reason we're going to lose, which we will, this Lapras will kill us, Raichu is going to do 60 damage to him and then 30 damage to a benched Pokemon as well. So Giga Shock is an amazing move, and I just whiffed because I thought it was only 3 energies, which it is 4. So now we're going to take 30 damage to the face, which we never should have. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. I just messed up again! No! Oh, God, I get so caught up in that Raichu, man. That was bad. Big whiff on my part there. We're going to go for the Giga Shock anyway, because we will kill Articuno with this move. We could have done a ton of damage here, but unfortunately, I did not play that very well. I instead spent the whole game. Oh, I can't believe that. That is so bad. I really should have been more careful with that. We should be okay here. What's Raichu need? Raichu needs all the electric energy you can throw at him. Which is fine, because if we get heads, he can't damage us. So now we're in a great spot. We're locked in. No damage can be dealt thanks to agility. And we got our closer in Magneton in case things go south. He will go for the Blizzard here because he can still do damage to the bench with it. However, he will not be able to kill us, and we should kill him in the next turn. By the way, if he flips tails, he strikes his own bench, which builds right into our deck, which is why you want to run a bench strike team back at him, because he can kill himself as well with the Blizzard card. And with that, we will close out Steve, is it Steve? No, it's Jack. What am I talking about? And with that, we will close out Jack, and we had, jeez, this deck is nasty. So that's 3 out of the 4 down. That leaves our boy Rod to take care of, which he runs a very unique deck in that we may keep our deck the same. No, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to go with that water deck we made a couple episodes ago. And the reason for that is because he runs Charizard. And he is the one, that's the one card we want to avoid, like the Black Plague, is Charizard. So, best way to deal with Charizard, make sure he can never get off the ground. And as you guys all know, one of my favorite strategies in the game is energy removal. These computers just don't do well against those decks, and we already have the pieces in place to start doing a lot of gnarly damage here. Does he have? He does not have a Charmander on his bench. We could have killed it, so we will just take the free damage. Hope he doesn't go for the double colorless play, because that would be a problem. We'll keep boosting up Water Gun. I think Water Gun can only do up to an additional 30 or 20 damage, I think. So if, for whatever reason, we do not get the Poliwhirl here, which we didn't, I think this is the max damage we can do with Water Gun. So now we're doing a ton of damage for free. We can kill 2 Pokemon here. We can wipe out this Kangaskhan, and then the turn after, wipe out the Dratini sitting on his bench, as well as building up our own Dragonair to start the energy removal strategy, which should bring us a quick and swift victory due to the nature of the deck. That's why I love this deck. I always usually end the game with this deck because it's just so effective against these late characters who cannot stand up to the raw damage you're pumping out every single turn, and also removing energy on bigger Pokemon who need it, especially Pokemon who utilize double colorless energies. You basically get to, for free, wipe out all the power they'll have. So it's always a good strategy in my opinion. It never seems to fail. We're going to be going right into... Oh boy, he's going for Slam. He's going to get the heads here. I can almost guarantee it, which is going to be nasty because that's 30 damage onto our Poliwag, and there goes Poliwag. It does, however, open the door for our own Dragonair to get in here and start causing a ruckus with Hyper Beam. And we are, of course, going to drop the double colorless energy right off of him so that he now is back in the hole as far as being able to attack us. And we can start building up Lapras, who is a great closer. Good HP, good damage, and can confuse in the off chance we need it. He's going to get off Slam here, which is kind of bad for us because we need to not take damage. This build is supposed to specifically keep us from ever taking damage, but it looks like he has been lucky enough to draw 2 double colorlesses, but now he is out those 2 double colorlesses. So we will... Oh gosh, that would have been so good earlier. We will wipe out his Dragonair and drop another energy just in the off chance that he tries to do anything fishy here. He's back to just a base Dratini, which is great. You can see he's trying to do the prep work to get Dragonair, but we won't let that happen. We will be going straight for the energy on this Dratini, make him have to constantly pump resources into these cards, otherwise they will never do any damage. Dragonair is an amazing card. I can't recommend it enough to just how utterly broken Hyper Beam is in this game, because the CPUs just have a rough time. Now, this Kangaskhan is going to be a problem because he's going to get Fetch off, which will let him draw additional energies, but we will just drop him with another energy card to the face, or a Hyper Beam. And if he doesn't attach an energy, we'll just start using Slam, hoping for some heads. Oh, see? That's just it. He just had to burn energy retrieval to get a move off. That's how you know it's going well late in the game. We will use Poliwag and Poliwhirl to look for Poliwrath. So we have another form of energy removal on the bench. And we will wait a turn to go for the Gambler, because we want to gamble and draw energy cards since he is staying far away from the Charmander strat, but he's going to get one here. I'm almost willing to bet he plays the Charmander on this turn because his deck is literally half gone and he really enjoys that strategy. So we're doing great. This is a great fight against him. He has only taken a prize off of us. He is really... He's not even gonna go for... We're just gonna drop this in case we miss, which could be very possible. That's why I don't like using Slam. Tons of potential damage, however, RNG is never something you want to bet on in this game. We could literally win this game off of attrition. So there goes Kangaskhan. He's down to 1 prize card. And he has to hope. He's got nothing. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this strategy is just ridiculous. There is just too much going on with this strategy for the computer to keep pace with you. So that'll take out our boy Rod. And that is all for the Grandmasters, with some of the most effective decks in my honest opinion against them. We are good to go. We will have one more duel in this game, which will be against Ronald, of course. Because why wouldn't it be? So we will prepare for the duel here, and we will finish this game run in the next episode, where we will take on our rival to get our hands on the 4 legendary cards in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like down below. Consider sharing the video, whatever you got going on. I'm just happy to provide entertainment. I don't really care what you do with it. You can do whatever you want. Thank you guys so much, no matter what time of the day it is, no matter what you got going on. I just appreciate you being here. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of whatever you got going on, and just keep rolling. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we will duel Ronald and finish up. So thank you guys. I'll see you later.